I get into media, I never saw it coming, I'll be honest, because by the time I got into media, I was doing training. So I was doing my Monday to Friday corporate training. Then I got this opportunity for a Sunday show. Now, I'll be very honest, and they can't do nothing now because, hey, I'm here. So I'd never watched that show. I'd never watched the show. So I was just told about the show. Someone told me, go meet the producer. I didn't know it was being advertised. And I went and met with him. Then he's like, okay, is the studio open? Go and do a trial. I'm like, what? So I did a trial. I'd never watched the show, I'll be honest. We were just to catch up and talk. It wasn't an interview. But anyway, they liked it. They'd been doing interviews. They shortlisted people already, but they added me onto the 4 finalists, and we each did a Sunday and people voted. So I got voted in. But let me tell you the truth. I got to studio. So then YouTube had a challenge way back. It had a challenge. So I was trying to see so this happened Saturday, then Sunday, I'm on air. So Saturday, I'm trying to go through their YouTube because I've now watched this show. Nothing. Because there was a challenge with their YouTube, then their YouTube. Anyway, long and short, I got to join. But I see a big part of it really was because of the interactions I've had with people. I must give credit to that. I used to teach Sunday school. That's how come I hadn't watched the show. But that's how I got into media. So, but I did have a passion for media. I remember a few years before that, I'd wanted to be a host for a show, and I distributed my, what were you calling them? The DVDs. Way back, that's what we were doing. So I distributed my DVDs to so many stations. And yeah, so I did have a passion then. And then that's how it evolved. And I loved the journey I had in media, connecting with different people and getting into spaces and having conversations that enrich people. My highlight was a day we talked about forgiveness. And people are sending messages, or I've just talked with my brother, we've not talked for 6 years, or I've gotten the courage to make that call. And then you realize that these are lives, these are stories. And that show, there are more than 15 people who had significant stories, and definitely there are many who didn't tell us. So, and that was one of my first few shows. So I loved it. The fun, definitely there was music, but the impact was phenomenal.